This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Northwestern Wildcats against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Buckeyes offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. From the beginning of camp and teams assemble, one of the stated goals is to get to Indy to play for a Big Ten championship. This group has earned the right to be here. Now can they perform on this stage?
Chris, you're exactly right, and specifically with this group, as they told us, listen, they would love to win a national championship, but that's all out in front of them. Their first goal, win the conference, win the Big Ten right here in Indianapolis.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. To the air, it's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. A short completion to the tight end. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Smith. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. First down and more. He's still running. He's got space. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up second and 10 from their own 20. Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This defense has got to do a better job of defending the zone read. And here's what they need to do, Chris. One, you've got to determine who's going to take the back, who's going to take the quarterback. And once you determine that, then you've got to go. You can't have multiple guys defending the run play on the running back and then allow the quarterback to run free for positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air. It's Childs. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation.
And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Northwestern.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. This one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Cross. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Returner looking to create better field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Black. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On third down, it's a handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Important second down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Oh, here comes the reverse. Fights through the tackler. And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job, again, being disciplined.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What a grab by the junior. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Don't you start. Paprika.
To set him up first down at the 15.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. looking downfield. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Tight end goes in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Here comes the rush. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
This is a great job defensively on two fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats head coach told me they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak. But right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the third quarter with some more momentum. And he said, we can't worry about the win streak. We just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Dropping back. It's Childs. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I just love to see it, Chris. Is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Caught over the middle. It's Black. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Oh, that is a frustrating situation for a quarterback. Your guy just flat drops it on the outside. Here's what you got to do. You go up to your teammate and you tell him, listen, I'm coming back to you. You got to build his confidence because no one feels worse than he does at this point.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Wildcats will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
It's past the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean. Run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Handing off on the draw play. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Powers through. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on second down. And the runner takes off to his right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Back in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Hand off to the right side. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the Wildcats will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Childs.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
I'm impressed with his game awareness, Chris. He understands what's going on down in this game. Inside of 4 minutes, you've got to pick up 1st downs and manage the clock. He does both on this snap, and now it's time to get that ball down the field. I love running 4 verticals in this situation because you send the defense deep, and if you need to check it down, he's open as well.
Looking to scramble now. He's got the first and still going. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. The sure hands, it's Black. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop. 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Wildcats come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Wildcats come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Introduce you guys to DJJ.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown,
DJJ.
Northwestern. This
All the
offense
things they
cannot
like.
be stopped.
What a job by the big fellas up front to be able to run the football in this field position.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Scanning the field, it's saying it's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
Well, this screen fooled nobody. This defense was all over it. And as a quarterback, I think you need to make a better decision here. Completing this ball just creates a negative play. Throw this ball at the running back's feet. You burn it at his feet, and then you don't take the loss.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out there to begin a very important possession late in this game. And trailing on the scoreboard here, they'd love to produce something right now. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
I really love this offense capitalizing. After the defense got the stop, got the ball back, they're able to hit them for a nice gain. Now they need to press the ball down the field, get this score that they desperately need.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Here comes a handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception. Would be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Now a timeout called by Northwestern, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.